fit in the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp, counted a foul.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
The Brooklyn block party, clacks and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fit in the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp, counted a foul.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. Back in the day, J Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a transport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive handoff. Pick and roll, full contact. This is a man's sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough.
one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin twin crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to play like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
You got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp. Counted and a foul.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. Back in the day, J Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive handoff. Pick and roll, full contact, this is a man's sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound, right? Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defending. The Brooklyn Block Party, clacks and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy. Yo, I just want to get straight to it. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Listen, I think Juan Howard is somebody we need on the sideline. I think that's going to help. I like the maneuvers the head coach is making, man. I heard the interview with him and Sarah Custos. He was like, yeah, I started coaching at 15 because when I was a player, I was trying to tell everybody they role. And, you know, I noticed early that he noticed his calling early, you know. Some people don't know what they're going to be in life until later in life. He knew he wanted to be a coach since he was 15. And now he get to coach the Brooklyn Nets. That's dope. Claude Smith said, Juwan Howard, now there's a coach that have a chip on his shoulder with something to prove. I have visions of his assaults on someone after a game. Wow. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, he said, hey, happy Friday. Hey, what up, Brody? Yeah, we just kicking it, man. I'm happy about the hire. I think Juwan Howard was, I would say, kind of successful. You know what I'm saying? As a coach in college. Word. LM in the building. He said, not a bad signing. You know. Included, he said he got National Coach of the Year and the Big Ten Coach of the Year. So, you know, he's somebody that if we going in a player development way, that's the direction. And we get somebody like Juwan Howard who got success as a college coach, you're going to be developing the players going from college to the NBA. He's somebody perfect on the bench. I like the maneuvers that the head coach is making. He's doing a lot of stuff that I like. I can't front, you know. We gonna get to the playoffs. I see Halliburton knock down that floater. That was crazy. Middleton hit that three. That was crazy. That was wild. And then Halliburton hit that floater. That was wild. That was tough. That was tough. Shout to Carter JD1. What's up? What's up? Um, let's see. Yeah, I got a wrench for you. It's coming. Don't worry about it. Uh, let's see. What's going on? Let's see what's going on with what's Juwan Howard. I think his son playing the NBA. Salute, Cottage 81. Claude Smith said Howard didn't finish on a positive note at Michigan. He was fired from there. Yeah. Yeah. That being said, I'm glad he still got the look. You know, I'm glad he still got the look at the Brooklyn Nets. I'm glad that wasn't in his way of us, considering him to be, what I'm saying, on the team. Like I said, this could be a whole good situation, you know what I mean? Because if Jordi Fernandez is making moves this early, like this is not taking him long to get started. Again, this is the first week officially. He did the press conference, he did the media, he had some interviews, he already got 2 assistant head coaches, and I think Kevin Ollie stays. I don't think this means that Kevin Ollie is out. Or my fault. But yeah, it's going good, But we're gonna take a closer look at Juwan Howard. You're gonna see what's up with him. Just so we could get to know him. College 81 said, I like the hire. Yeah, I think all of the fans agreed that it was a good hire. I think all of us on the same page when it comes to that. Let's see. Claude Smith says, as long as Howard don't have any anger management issues, I'll give him benefit of the doubt. LOL. Yeah, if he gonna be the head coach, he gotta be the voice of reason. You know what I'm saying? He gotta calm the young guys down. You know what I mean? He can't have them more riled up. Like, yeah, Cottage 81, I agree. You know what I'm saying? I think this is where it starts. It starts with the staff. It starts because basketball is mental too. It's not just about having the best athletes. You actually got to know how to play the game. And Juwan Howard he played the game. He coached the game at a collegiate level, but still coached the game. And now that he's getting his look as an assistant coach with the Brooklyn Nets, next to somebody who's getting their first look as a head coach, I think it is going to be a team. It's going to be a coach team too. They got a roster too. They got a coach roster and they got a players roster. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good look. I'm confident about what's finna to happen now. But as we look at Juwan Howard, y'all know he was a great player. Y'all know that. So, but we won't do that. We'll look at the coaching. So from 2013 to 2019, it says the Heat announced reshuffling of their organization. The reshuffling included the announcement that Howard will remain with the Heat, moving officially into assistant coaching role. Okay, so he was an assistant coach with the Miami Heat for 6 seasons, from 2013 to 2019. The assistant coaching position was available after he talking about Scott. Okay, they're talking about it. Okay, he spent 6 seasons where I said that. I'm just skimming through. The Heat reached 2014 NBA Finals in the final year. Okay, so he was there for that. The Heat went on to make 2 more playoff appearances in Howard's remaining time as the assistant coach in Miami. So he's the assistant coach that been in the playoffs. All right, that's good to know. That's good to know. Claude Smith said it take a special skill to be effective coaching today's men child millionaires. Yeah, you know that's why you get the great ones like the Zen Master, like Rodman, run wild, but still be able to have them focus on basketball. Hold on. For yeah, but yeah, I think coaching. When I say that's why I say coaching is 45% because you need guys that know the game. You need guys that know how to coach, that know what they doing. That you know what I mean. And I remember a lot of games get lost for the Brooklyn Nets in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean. We need guys that know what to do. And in clutch moments, in clutch situations, right? Sub outs, rotations, X's and O's, right? Timeouts. You get a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? With experience and these guys, they being new, I know that's the one thing they're missing. But at least the Nets, and the Nets organization and the fans believe that they could do it. You know what I'm saying? And they got a good rapport. You're not just, and both of them been around. Again, I like Kevin Ollie, but remember, he been an assistant coach in the league for one season, and some of that was an interim head coach because of the firing of Jack Bond, right? So you talking about a Juwan Howard who got collegiate level success as a head coach, an assistant coach, been in the playoffs. There's a lot of upside to the coaching situation. The other coach, we could look at him and see what's going on because I really don't know. But if y'all know, y'all can let me know in the comments. Hold on. Looking at the comments. Oh, all right. But yeah. So that being said, look, somebody like Juwan Howard and Jordi Fernandez, they remind me of hard nosed basketball. You know what I'm saying? They remind me of coaches that they mean business. You earn playing time because of your work ethic. You get opportunities to be a scorer or go to the next level in this league if you're a defender first. Spoke on how Claxton should be depoy. You got somebody like Juwan Howard who's a stretch forward and is a player. Now he in a situation where he could be there for Noah Clowney and a player development. I think that's huge. What it up, Leaf? He said breaking news. All right, man. Oh, I'm about to throw the link in the chat. This better be good. Talk about breaking news. Is the Nets in the playoffs? Talking about breaking news, man. Did they sign Cam Thomas a long-term contract? You're talking about breaking news, man. You can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Put some ones in the chat if y'all can hear me. Yo,
I couldn't hear you in the main video or whatever. I was trying to tell you it just sounded up, but I know did you get the news today?
about Juwan Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about it right now.
Oh, cause you ain't having on the title of your video. That's why I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah. I said, well, he in the thumbnail though.
He is.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was,
wait, hold up. Let me see the. Oh, yeah, he is in the thumbnail. You're right. Cause nah, cause your thumbnail was blank on my phone, bro. I had picked up my phone. I was watching the whatchamacallit game, but somebody actually had told me I was watching the NFL draft, and somebody actually had told me that should have came across the ESPN screen. It was like Juwan Howard on the coaching staff. So I think I want to say I think that might be good news for Ali. I'm not sure. I mean, like, but I don't know if Jawan Howard is coming to replace Ali or coming to like add to the coaching staff. But like, I'm told that 6 people were supposed to be here.
bro. Hold on. Let me just add context to this. I said that Javon Howard as a player used to be a stretch four. And what do I'm asking you and LM, and please give each other a chance, pass the ball to each other or whatnot. I'm gonna step back, let y'all answer this question. Javon Howard, how do you think he helps Noah Clowney in his player development next season?
I think Jawan Howard, bro. Like, well, Jawan Howard was on the low. He was in the low post more than. I mean, he could step out. He was basically Tim Duncan before Tim Duncan, bro. Like in terms of step out, face up, backboard shot. Like his offensive repertoire was there. Defensively, he wasn't nowhere near what Duncan was, but like and offensively, he had a bag, bro. Like in the post, bro. Like he had a lot of moves, bro. He was a wizard down there, but he could step out, hit a jump shot every now and again, and get to the goal. But that was mostly his game. I think, me personally, I think Noah Clowney is basically like he like anybody that's coaching knows Noah Clowney, bro. Like just let him play his game because when he's running free, bro, like and he's out there getting the block shots and rebounding and running the floor, bro, and spotting up for the threes. He's the best of all types of worlds at the at the forward position. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think Jawan
Yeah.
Howard would just add to it. I guess, man. But nobody. I don't think he really needs to be coached. Noah Clowney is one of the few players on this team. He don't really need to be coached. He like you just put him out there, and you just gonna see results because he know how to play defense and he know how to his ability is gonna speak for itself. That's my thing, bro. I mean, but shout out to Jawan Howard, but he can add to it. I'm with it.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, LM, what's good? LM, how you feel about that? Do you think it's a stretch, or do you think he can help Noah next year, next season, being a stretch for?
Um, I mean, you could probably give him some tips. Like Lee said, Juan Howard basically had like a Tim Duncan type game uh throughout his career. I
So, do you
did
think
speak.
you think he could help him with the midi? Do you think he could help Noah
Yeah,
Clowney develop a
yeah.
midi?
I think that the MIDI is. I've been saying since I've seen Noah at Alabama. If he get the MIDI down, he's gonna be more of a threat. Um, I'm not sure if he gonna get like a off the dribble or a pull up MIDI, but if he can just get a spot up mid range, that can work as well. I think Juan will work on him on that more. He seems to have the three down, which is cool, but his game will get further if he develop that mid range. So I think Juan is gonna help him with that on the team, especially if you're gonna be the starting four. They probably gonna want Clowney to be versatile in all areas, not just the 3 point line. Um, but I'm sure that's gonna be what Clowney works on this all season anyway, regardless. So I mean, hey, we need him to be good in all areas and in all aspects. So I think Vaughn is definitely gonna help him in that mid range aspect. They're gonna work on that this all season.
Right now, I feel you. I think one thing's for sure, two things for sure. One thing's for sure is that Noah Clowney looking like he gonna be the starting four, whether it's Nick Claxton or Zach Edey at the starting five. Right. Case in point is if Noah Clowney developed a midi before it, while we in the off season, the Nets, while we in the off season, yeah, I really think that he gonna give us a good 14-6 a game, bro. 14 and
I
8, 14 and 6.
I think the best thing going forward for all of our bigs, bro, is that they do a lot more like in terms of rebounding and pushing the pace because Claxton, we know Claxton could do that for sure when he gets his opportunities. Noah Clowney, I want to say he could do that, but obviously Edie is more of a big body in the post. But I mean, if we do get him, we know that Dayron could pass the ball, bro. Like a lot of the players are starting to develop a little bit more guard oriented, all around type of skill set. You know what I'm saying? Like if we got a big like Dayron passing the ball, and then you got Claxton who could get the ball off the backboard and go coast to coast with it and run up the court, run the break. I mean, shit, like the sky's the limit for these niggas, man. Like I'm hoping that this development coach, Jordy and now that Jawan is here, bro, I hoping that the development is gonna possibly it has a chance to go through the roof. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It has a chance to go
Yeah.
through the roof. But bounce
I'm
pass.
about to put the game in the background. Y'all know I'm gonna rewind it back to the Nets, of course. But I gotta say, man, Halliburton hit a hell of a floater.
Oh yeah, you saw that?
The end of that game was exciting as hell. I'm mad as hell that the Brooklyn Nets ain't in the playoffs, but I can't front like that wasn't a good game. That was a good
That
game
was a
in that
good game.
fourth quarter.
That was a good game.
And
Milwaukee defense was
I gotta
horrible
say,
that game.
that I like the young boys pushing these. Now I won't say pushing, but showing the veterans like, yo, the league gonna be good, man. The league
Exactly.
in good hands, man. I
That's a
like
fact.
Halliburton. I like Halliburton. I like how where was Dame Lillard on that last play? See, and hold on.
Dang, listen.
Look. This is the thing about being a two-way player like a Kobe Bryant or somebody like that, opposed to like a Paul George. Now he known for defense, but we all remember Paul George for Dame hitting that three on him. Now I'm saying that to say when this was all happening, I was like, is it Dame time or not? Middleton got the ball. I didn't see Dame put up the shot. He had a good pass. He passed it to Middleton because it looked like they tried to go to Dame, and then he passed it to Middleton because of the double team. Fine. But what I'm saying is you only see Dame on the offensive side of the ball in clutch situations. Halliburton, he did a full court cross. He crossed somebody. I don't know who that player was, but he
Beverly, yeah,
crossed him
Patrick
up,
Beverly.
crossed them all up. It did hit it. That floater was one of the nicest floaters I've seen in the playoffs
Then
this playoffs.
and to tally on to that, bro, I think the Pacers showed a lot of poise in this game. For mostly in the second half, man, they're showing that they ain't have no quit. A lot obviously Siakam didn't have the game that he had last game. Middleton he turned the clock back to 21 on these niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. Middleton was killing. He was doing all he could. I mean, like, this series is turning out to be the offensive battle between two high octane offensive teams, and nobody's really paying too much attention because there's no heavy stars like a Giannis up in here. Dame is kind of on the like the tail, like the twilights of his career in his mid 30s, man. But Tyrese Halliburton, he's shown that he could do a little bit of something, man. When his number is called, man, I would like to see more. I mean, but you know how these light skinned niggas is, they here and there. So
Yeah, listen. LM, you seen anything you like in the game we talking about?
Um, I mean, Milwaukee defense is just
They got
horrible,
somebody got
bro.
background music. Just mute up. That's
Yeah.
you, LM. You what you spitting the freestyle?
Nah, I don't know who that is. I ain't have
nah,
music with that.
that's not me, bro. I had my
But
shit. That might have been you, Breezy. Or like you got TV in the back.
Nah, ain't me.
yeah, I'm watching the game on mute. But yeah, like I don't know. The Milwaukee defense was horrible, bro. They toward the end of the game, Nemhard got mad. They couldn't even get no rebounds with Lopez and Bobby Portis on the floor. Nemhard got all the rebounds in overtime. Tyrese and them had mad opportunities to get open threes and open shots. Like I'm just like, how you got 2 7-footers on the floor? The tallest person on the court at that time was, I think, Miles Turner, but he wasn't really don't look like Nemhard was getting more than rebounds over Miles Turner. So the box out was horrible. Dame defense was nowhere to be found as usual. Um, if anything, I'm mad at I know Middleton tight saying, "Yo, where Dame where you was at?" I was showed up. I got us in the OT. You supposed to bring us home. I mean, I don't know, but Indiana looked like they just. I mean, they had the number one offense for the damn near the whole season. So I mean, it is what it is. It's to be expected. I think without Giannis though, it might be clipped. I don't know if he's coming back in this series, but
Man, you know what's
um,
crazy? I put my emotions on game one. I thought it was over for the Pacers, and they shut me up, man. They telling yo the lead is in good hands with these young
I ain't
players,
gonna
man.
lie, bro. I was
mhm.
wilding when Dame went off in game one, bro. Like I was playing the dollar. Yo, I
And
was in the
that's
back.
it.
I was
I knew that
wilding
shit
when
wasn't
Dame
gonna
went off
last.
in game one, bro. I thought this shit was easy peasy, bro.
Me
Pacers said
too, Leaf. Me too.
the Pacers said, "Wait a minute, we beat these niggas before. Wait, hold up, time out."
I like how you said that, Leaf. It like it clicked in their head because they looked defeated in game one. It's like, but you're right. Something that somebody brought in their head, like, yo, y'all beat these. Like they
It
came
might
with a
have been
different demeanor.
Caitlin
Like,
it might have been Caitlin Clark in the building, bro, like setting off the Indy 500 car, bro. Like listen, who knows? Listen, Caitlin Clark,
Mhm.
man, just obviously just signed for 8 years, 28 million of them things, man. So it might have been her because that game got real crowded, my nigga, when she got up in there, bro. Like listen.
yeah, I mean that's the thing about
Yeah.
that's the thing about 4 game series, man. You can really come in with a different person every you even see fighters in rematches how they like yo you can because you see this person basketball, you see this person every day, like you could come up with a new strategy, a new way to play them, because it's different between looking at scouting report and actually getting a feel for it, you know what I mean, for a feel for a person. So that oh man, these 4 game series is all about strategies and mindset basically, because they look like a different, like you said, they look different now. So
But I remind myself I'm going to watch the Minnesota game late, man. We also got a uh this weekend
That shit
when
might
the
be 3-0
when the
at the
Minnesota
end.
Timberwolves go up 3-0, man, I'm gonna be wearing all black this weekend. I got to attend 2 funerals, one for LeBron and one for the Kevin Durant.
Yo, I
yo
was on.
yo
Yo, hold on. I wanted to say this. I was trying to get on chill earlier. I seen you on there. I was listening to. I was in the backstage, and that's what I was trying to say to Chill. Because he wasn't watching basketball for a long time, and what I was trying to conversate, I'll say it now more so was that I like the not necessarily you passing me the torch. I'm here to take the torch. I like the way Man is going at KD. That shit is not, oh, yo, because Ant Man always say, oh, that's my favorite player, KD the best. He don't play like it. He play, yo, the way, all right, even if he do, this is what I was saying I wanted to see in Mikal Bridges. No matter how much you honor and praise the friendship you have with those guys across the bridge, don't let that take from your competitive spirit. So no matter how much love Ant-Man got for KD, he still don't let that take away from how he gonna go at him for the win. And I gotta respect that. I gotta love that. As a fan, I love and respect that. So I'm saying all that to say, I was gonna go on chill for chill and say, yo, these young boys, they trying to take it's for the taking. LeBron is at you see they got Golden State up out of there. You like Leaf
yeah
said, these they not strong, they not the powerhouses no more. You know what I
yeah
mean? They straining. They're straining to keep up
Listen,
with the young
Breezy,
boys.
with Wemby and all
yeah
these and Anthony Edwards and these new niggas coming into the league, bro. These niggas' time is up, bro. I've been saying it for years now. It's the end of an era. KD, LeBron, Steph, all them, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? They did their thing. You know what I'm saying? They had their moment, but I ain't gonna hold you. It's about that. It's about that time. But I think the league is in good hands with these dudes. I
Yeah,
think we're gonna
of
get some
course,
good
it's in good
basketball.
hands, bro.
yo
Like, but
yeah, y'all
LeBron,
all are Andre 3000 fans, right? He said, "Yeah, you can't be
Yeah.
the king forever." That what Andre 3000 said. You can't be the king
I
forever, man.
mean, listen, he said it,
Talk about it.
but at the same time, what's being proven here is that LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Steph, they stayed around for as long as possible. Remind you, these niggas got all drafted in the 2000s. That's how long they've been around. Like LeBron got
Yeah.
drafted in '03, KD got drafted in '07, and Steph got drafted in '09. They still around here. So it's not that it's not the fact that they still can't play. It's that they are not running shit anymore. They are not the powerhouses anymore. They are not they are not the gold standard anymore. Like so that listen, I said it last week. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James will leave this season with all combined 0 playoff wins. They're not winning nothing. You understand me? Nothing.
And they
Yeah,
all in
yeah,
the
but you
and
know, but
it's they
we
all in the
we
West
gotta
too.
add context to it though, because we know that sports is just you only got a short lifespan when it comes to sports, man. It's just the way it is, bro.
No,
That's how
but
it's.
it ain't, no. Listen, I agree with Leaf more. So I hear what you're saying, Ivan. But you got to know when to pack it up. And what I'm saying is that's how it is. That's what I was going to say on the show earlier. It's like even with Jordan, like before he actually beat the Celtics to get to the finals in Detroit to get to the finals as a player, he was giving them work, giving them
Yeah,
hell.
yeah, yeah. But Jordan knew when to hang it up, though. Like, listen, like
Right.
the retirement after '98, bro. It basically cleared the way for the Duncans, the Kobe's, the Shaqs, the AIs, bro. Like, when he came back to the Wizards, that was more so. All right, yo, I can still play, but I ain't air no more. You know what I'm saying? So
Listen.
I'm like, all
Hold
right,
on.
it's time to go.
Also on the business side, some of that decision making be because of the business savvy of players. Again, you don't want to go outside, and this is not a disrespect or a sub or a pun, but somebody like Nate Robinson, I heard he looking for a kidney right now. Like what's his circumstances on why he not covered by the NBA? Like you not part of the health insurance the entire time, even if you don't play in the league no more. How does that work? But case in point is he don't have enough money, and you would think that he would because he was a millionaire. Or is it that hard to get a kidney?
It's
Case in
probably just
point,
that hard to get a kidney because I think you got to have the same blood to some shit. Like I know it's complicated. I
yeah,
don't
it's
know. It's
probably that. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Nah,
You're
nah.
right.
yeah,
I got to speak on that because I lost my uncle. R.I.P. To my uncle about 6 years ago. He had kidney failure. So
Oh, rest
he
in
was he
peace.
was yeah he was on dialysis for like years. He had one, but it wasn't the type, so he had to get used to it. But they had to take it out, so he never got another one. So
Mm,
the way that it works is that you have to be the same blood type.
yeah.
okay.
You have to be the same blood type, and the kidney has to match almost pinpoint perfectly. It's almost like a heart transplant. Like the heart transplant has to match pinpoint perfectly. Blood type, all that shit has to match. You have to find a match, a literal match.
So that's
So
very slim, basically. Yeah.
it is, but it ain't. But I guess in the case of Nate Robinson, it is because he's been playing a lot of basketball years. He playing since college
Mm,
and in the pros for mostly like
Yeah.
with those problems. But now that he
mhm,
actually needed, it's almost to the point like now it's like, yo, I need it or I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm.
like, so
Yeah,
it's
and,
just
it hurts to say, but all I do know that you could get kidney failure based on drinking alcohol. To my knowledge, people don't just get kidney failure just sporadically. You know what I mean?
No,
It's
but when
something.
it goes to
It's
some of
like
these, though,
I don't know all the facts though. I don't.
yeah, breezy. But some people are just dispositioned to that from the very beginning. Like it just some
Okay.
people, like my homeboy got sickle cells. He just naturally he was just born with it. Some bodies are just stronger, could take things more than others. It's just the way it is, bro. It's nothing that you could do. Just some people disposition, bro. It's just.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you. Well,
Mm,
I just wanted to say shout out to Nate Robinson and to Leaf's uncle and everybody that have went through something like that. It's unfortunate, and I wish health on everybody. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But to back to the game, it looked like the Mavs is putting belt to ass to the Clippers, man.
Yeah, I want to. I
never
want
Um,
to
mind.
talk about that
Mhm.
because
They
Right.
I want
stomping
to
the
give
mud
Leaf.
hole
I
in
want
these
to give
niggas.
Leaf credit because I was listening to Gilbert Arenas, and I was like, this nigga Gilbert Arenas listening to Leaf. I'm a big fan of Gilbert, but Gilbert said Gilbert Arenas said in the morning he did a take on it. He said the problem is they try to play too quiet instead of quiet playing through them. And that is a
Exactly.
big problem. And I was like, yo, this
Yeah.
right.
nigga listening to Leaf. But they said it, they were discussing, and that's kind of true. And I think that really affected, the flow of the offense. And
That was
it's
definitely
showing.
it exactly in game 2. I'm not watching the games right now. I gotta get my ESPN back. I got TNT, but my ESPN don't work on the cable. I gotta get that shit back. But that was definitely the case in game 2. The 35 minutes that Teron Lue had Kawhi out there for, just unexcusable. Like, because the thing is, you messed up the chemistry. Like, with having that now, when Kawhi gets the ball, everybody on the Clippers is standing around waiting for him to react. They're like, Kawhi needs to react. Kawhi needs to put the battery in the back of the other players, not the other way
Yeah,
around. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and he
So
picked
the
his
thing,
shots.
yeah. So
Yeah,
the
and
reality, so the reality is that once the Clippers start to get that edge about, yo, we could do this. Hey, Kawhi, yo, we good, bro. Hey, yo, thanks for the motivation, yo. We could do this. Hey, yo, we got it from here. Once they start to get that incentive, bro, then it's over. But then right
yeah,
now they don't have it.
but Gilbert Arenas was playing double advocate because even though he agreed with you, he said it's hard because Gilbert Arenas was the main guy in the DMV area. We all know that, so it's hard for Kawhi probably to do that because he's always the man basically everywhere he goes. So
Nah,
that's
but
a
hold on, nah, hold on. That's not necessarily true. When he was on the Spurs, yeah, you could give him the nod, say maybe he was one of the offensive playmakers, and same thing with Toronto, but not he wasn't the man per se. Like they kept their core, and
yeah,
they kind of did the same thing. Kawhi and KD have similar stories on how they won their championship. Toronto, they were competitive the season before Kawhi got there. They just felt like they needed another player to
Right,
get him over the hump.
and to
yeah,
add on to that, the 19 games that they played without him that year, bro, like when they won the championship, they were competitive without him. So the thing is, they were like, yo, hey, Kawhi gonna do his thing, bro. Like, but when he's not on the court, bro, like we know who we are. The thing is,
yeah, yeah.
The Clippers, I felt like the Clippers was going that direction in game 1, but the thing is, now that Kawhi's back on the court, they don't know who they are without him. You know what
But
I'm
nah,
saying?
but
Like
that, to add to that, I feel like that's where they went wrong, prioritizing Kawhi on the offensive side of the ball. If they put him in there, get minutes, let him be the defensive playmaker. You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean? Opposed to trying to come out there and now change the offense in where it's just surrounded by you. Like, come on, bro, you ain't play a lot of games. Like, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta
yeah.
But
get in
also,
line, bro.
but
But
also, Breezy,
and
the thing,
it's fair to say that Kawhi Leonard is known for his defense too, not just his offense.
Yeah.
the thing to that is as much as the Clippers, I think they was doing good without Kawhi, but to give credit to the Mavs, bro, the moves they made at the trade deadline to get Gafford and PJ Washington, bro, they got more size, they got more physical. Um, just the addition of those dudes helped them tremendously. I think for uh for LA, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna have to be a moment as to where they gonna have to have a conversation about possibly uh Kawhi. I mean, I know Kawhi is who he is, but I'm having a convo about nigga, you might have to sit out the starting lineup, switch some shit around.
that's a fact,
no.
Ellen. That's a fact, Ellen. But
Damn.
at the same time, what Dallas is, bro, that Dallas' real strength is when they go small, because now you
Right.
can't leave nobody open, bro. Like now that they
Exactly.
when they have somebody in the dunker's box, like when they have one person in the dunker's box that's occupying it, that's okay for them. But at the same time, that's not really how they play. They go small with 5 shooters. That's the real energy and strength for their team.
Yeah,
They
and
not necessarily.
I gotta say, no, Leach, you're right. I'm sorry for interrupted, but the thing is too, I gotta be honest, man. Yeah, I know I love Russell Westbrook, but he missed a lot of. They leave him. They gave him 5 threes. He break all of them, and they can't in the playoff. It's a hit or miss. That's it, and that can change the momentum too. So that's the thing. Russell Westbrook is the X factor, and he can bring you in the game, and I love him. I'm a fan, but he can also bring you out of the game too. He was
Ivan,
missing.
my
Oh
friend, this all comes down to one guy. I mean, we can all talk about Kawhi, Russell not executing, but at the end of the day, this is James Harden's team. The guy who
no, no,
said
that I
he's the
disagree, John.
system.
You came
What?
out
No,
bad, bro.
Ivan, what system has James Harden done in the playoffs? It's a mixed bag all around. He plays good one game, he crashes, burn another game. It's another James Harden flop. At the end
You
of
know,
the day,
you wasn't watching the end of the third quarter. Russell Westbrook missed all his threes.
at the
He
end
was
of the day,
open.
Ivan, at the end of the day, the Clippers weren't playing great basketball until Russell went to the bench and played that six-man role. So the Clippers wouldn't even got
No, but
deep into
I'm
to
talking
the.
about this series, this game right now. Russell
Russ not
Westbrook is
supposed to
missing
be
threes.
taking threes any damn way. When he comes on
Exactly.
the court, Russ is supposed to play with a speed lineup. Like that's
Right.
the problem.
But
Russ is not supposed to be on the
leave.
court.
But the playoff is all about role players got to hit the shots. It always been like that. That's it. And Russell
And we
Westbrook,
know
I
Russ
like
ain't
Russell Westbrook. He
capable of
is
that, bro.
breaking. He is
We know
breaking.
Russ
He
ain't
got to make
capable
it
of that on the
because
basis, bro. Like
we got to listen. Like the first game, Russell Westbrook was hitting threes, and once Russell Westbrook hit threes, it opened up his game. But this game, he's not missing threes. You just got to make it. It's just the same thing as I look at Russell Westbrook as I like to buy his Harris, and they just be breaking like, and they can't afford a break. They'll
Ivan,
fix a
James
team.
Harden has 4 assists this game. What is that all about? 4 assists. That's
Yeah,
nothing.
I get what you're saying though. If you watch the game in the highlights again, Russell Westbrook missed 3 of his open threes from James Harden. That's what I'm
Ivan,
saying.
at the end of the day, Russell Westbrook has done more for his Clippers team if by
Yeah,
being on a
I'm
team.
talking
If he
about this
was on a
game, John.
team,
I'm talking about this
if he's,
game. This game.
yeah,
He
I
missing
get that.
shots.
Ivan, I get that. But at the end of
Right.
the day,
At
James
least
Harden's
point,
the
he
one
shouldn't
that
be
set
shooting
this shit
threes,
up.
bro.
You said what happened, Ella?
He shouldn't be shooting threes. That's it. That's his problem. Like I know you're trying to stretch the floor, but
shouldn't
that
be
was
shooting
never
threes at all.
even
He
these
should be on defense and
right.
pushing the pace, bro, with a speedy
Right. That was
lineup, bro.
never his strong suit for his whole career
Exactly.
anyway. He was never a
And
strong
the
three-point
problem is
shooter.
this that not no there's no
Oh
rotation.
my gosh, Kyrie's a goal.
Kyrie's
It,
insane, man. That was
there's
just insane.
the problem with the Clippers that there's no rotation that involves Russ playing with a whole bunch of shooters and a whole bunch of players that can stretch the floor. That way he can have
Right.
the paint open, bro, when he get fast break opportunities. Russ is
Yeah,
an open
I mean,
court
you guys
player.
make a good point. That's up to Ty Lue. He got to adjust that. But it was Russell Westbrook was
Right. They
breaking
got him
threes, bro.
spotting up like he like
Yeah,
JJ Redick or some shit. Like, bro, no, you don't put Westbrook in that type of
Ty
position.
Lue's leaving,
yeah.
man. He ain't staying after this season. Ty Lue's out. He called the team soft a few weeks ago. This is why he out. I don't see him coaching this
He
team next
did.
year.
You think he called
He
the
really
team
called him
soft with
soft.
a
He
good
did.
record?
He said he called James Harden out and said that he played soft when they had that losing streak going on. And
Wow.
James Harden said he doesn't even know what identity this team has. Paul George said the same thing too. Like when you say you don't have an identity a week or two
But
for the playoff
but
start, this is what you're getting right now. You're getting a team that
hold,
doesn't look locked in right now at all.
But John, I think the thing is, when you got to put context to this, bro. They frustrated. Anthony Davis said the same thing about the Lakers defense. Like nobody wants to lose. It's frustration. It's the playoff, man.
Yeah.
This is what the
Ivan,
nitty
did you see
gritty.
D'Lo? Did you see D'Lo, man? He was on his phone eating a bag of potato chips last night.
Because they
The
frustrate.
Lakers
He
were
didn't even go
down.
to the bro. This is playoff shows people true colors, man. You see how hard it is. It's like the playoff, man. The toughest survive. It's the playoffs. That's why. It's nothing
No, you're
personal. They
right.
just
You're right,
frustrated. They
Ivan.
want to win.
You're right, man. I just think the Clippers window closed a long time ago. They never drafted the last big guy they drafted was Blake Griffin. Like they don't draft talent anymore. They just try to get stars together who are past their prime and try to win, and they're not getting results. Like this formula won't work
But you see,
forever.
this is I'm not gonna lie, John. This is why I don't like because the thing is the Clippers are a good team. Mavericks are playing better. You got to give credit what credit
No,
is
no,
due. I
I'm
think
not
we don't.
saying the Clippers are a bad team, but they are the oldest team in the league as far as star talent
But
goes, and
they
they're
still
getting
pretty
outworked.
good, man. You got to give Mavs are just playing better. You got
No,
to
they
give
are.
credit what credit is
Ivan,
due.
Mavs are playing great. They got 2 stars leading the way. They got a
Yeah,
lot of depth. The Clippers just aren't executing, and that's just what happens when you don't have a balanced team. Like
and the Maverick star is
yeah,
pretty old too. Uh,
right.
like Kyrie Irving's pretty old, bro. Up there
Yeah, but
too. They like to
he
say that.
still executed, man. He just had a crazy
Yeah,
three-to-night
so
performance, right?
age shouldn't be a factor when it goes. Just the Mavericks are playing better. That's
Fair
it.
point. Fair point.
I
What's
just
the next?
think
Yo,
that
what's mhm.
they gonna have to make a certain. Oh no, Westbrook shot the crap out of it.
Yo,
But
oh, we got some shoving. Oh, we got
And
some
hold
shoving.
on to I want to say to John and LM and leave point. I have to agree with y'all. They got to make a way. Russell Westbrook is not shooting threes. You had
No,
to.
you're right.
You
You're
have
right.
to.
He
You
should
have
be
to switch
shooting
that.
threes, man. That's not Russell's
Yeah.
game. But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
They just look so discombobulated. They get very hot-headed right now. This ain't what a team with four
They
stars
probably
can
have the
do.
problem. They probably have the same problem that Ben Simmons and they probably can't play Russell Westbrook and James
Good.
Harden together.
Yeah,
That's
you're
probably
right.
it.
That's why they moved Russell to the bench because
Yeah, they
those two
gotta
guys
keep
can't
it
play
like that.
together.
Yeah, they gotta probably keep it like that for them tax success. That's what I'm thinking. But let's see, man. It's still just gonna be just 2-1. They can still come back. So
Right.
it's
Hey,
just,
what about
they lost this one.
Suns and Timberwolves? What
Who
about
can
Suns
still come
and
back?
Timberwolves? Do you
No,
guys think
it's
Suns are
2-1,
going
but they can
down?
still come back and make adjustments. I'm saying
Who?
the Clippers because they lost this one, but it's
Nah,
2-1.
it's over, bro. I think it's over with. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You don't think the
You
Clippers
can't
can
say
come
if
back
it's
after
3-1,
2-1?
then
Listen. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't think there's no vocal leadership. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Good point.
Harden, he'll get into it. He'll catch his fit. So I'm putting up my
Oh
numbers. I
yeah,
ain't the one to blame. You know what I mean? There's
yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
vocal leadership, and you
I,
need that in the playoffs. So
Yo,
I think
Harden's
it's over.
just sitting on the bench. He just sitting on the scores table. Russell's the only guy giving any vocal anger right now. James just like, okay, okay. Like Harden just don't have that leadership to win, man.
Man,
He's
and you
such
know
a
what's
mixed bag.
crazy? I don't want to say this because I do want to give Mavericks credit, but it all happened when Kawhi came back. I don't know if it's a coincidence. I don't
Well,
know. That what Gilbert thinks. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll tell you this, Ivan.
Or is it Mavericks?
I think the way
So,
Kawhi's knee is responding, man, I find hard to see him playing more than 50 games a year going forward. That knee's like a ticking time clock of it's just wear
and the
and
thing is,
tear.
coming back in the playoff. That's I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how Embiid did it, but coming back in a
Oh.
playoff intensity, bro, that's really tough to
Ivan, he's
do.
playing with one good leg and he's got Bell's palsy, man, in his face. And he dropped 50
Yo,
points. Like,
bro, Embiid
my
is
God.
goated. I told you about Embiid. He's goated. He's goated, bro.
Yo, if anybody says he's not a
wow.
skilled center in the league, man, gotta just watch what he did the other night, man. Like, you gotta
So
watch.
Westbrook got ejected and
He
Washington got
did?
ejected.
They
Wow.
frustrated, bro. I'm seeing it. They frustrated.
Now Russell leaving, man. I think Russell gonna go to any contender and say, "I'll be a sixth man. Just let me get what I gotta get, man." I
No,
don't think
but
it's
something I gotta say about Russell Westbrook. I'm telling you, they're gonna come back in game 4. They got Russell Westbrook is too competitive, bro. He's gonna trust me. He's not.
They gotta come back. They got him, man. If they don't come
They
back,
will. They
it's
will.
over,
They
man. If they
watch.
don't
They
come back,
will.
yeah.
I believe in them. They will. They will. They're gonna adjust. They're gonna come back.
This is a good fight, man. It's rare we see first rounds with so much star talent. Like you feel bad for the
Hold on. Do
team
you
that
guys see the
loses.
adjustment that Philly did? They went deep to their bench. That's why they won. What's that? This guy just as fast as Maxi Payne. Is it Payne? Is it
Yeah, Cameron Payne,
Yeah,
bro.
Carrie Payne was he's fast. He was killing them. I'm glad they went deep to their bench, bro.
Oh,
You got
yo,
another.
Ivan, did you see they were giving Isaiah Hartenstein that little bunny shot the whole game? I'm like, guys, just put your hands up. Don't let this guy keep getting an easy
Yeah, I
shot.
saw it.
No,
I saw it.
because BK is gonna say, "Oh, Hartenstein's better than Claxton because he could do a bunny shot." Like, no, that's just bad defense. They just let the guy shoot from the same quarter.
I
You could
will
put
say
X
though,
marks the spot.
credit to Embiid for playing through what he's playing through
Facts.
right now. I ain't gonna
Facts.
lie, I'm not really condoning it because I don't want him to get more injured, but I mean they need him out there, man. Like it's
LM, he should leave Philly, man. Like he's always gonna be a Philly guy, man. But Philly organization put that guy through hell, man. Every season is just like you feel bad for the guy. Like he plays at a high level, but when he gets hurt, they don't play well.
But
Then they need him back.
I think that's why Embiid the fans love him. Like that, I think that's why the Philly fans love him. You gotta
Yeah, but
respect it, bro. And I grew. It's crazy, man. I grew to like Embiid, even though I hate his tactics. But man, for a
yeah,
7-footer, the way he moves, he's a bad man, bro. He really can hoop. He's like that. Like he's in the level, of course, not the passing level of Jokic, because Jokic IQ is off the roof. But offensively, he's right there, yo. He's right
yeah.
there, man.
But you just worry with the injuries, man. You want it to become Shaquille O'Neal of the Celtics, man, where he could barely just run the court. Like you don't want that for Embiid, man. You just worry. Like
Yeah.
he might have to have that leg brace for a long time with that knee,
You saw,
man. You never know.
John. You saw the Pacers
Hold
and
on,
you saw.
y'all. Hold on. Reholla AB. Yeah, since y'all talking about Embiid, Reholla 88 said, "Can we talk about Embiid performing despite all the health issues? I'm not a fan of his antics. But I gotta say, he has my respect. Ben Simmons would never play through what Embiid go through. Any of y'all want to speak on that?
Wait, who's
Oh
Ben
yeah,
Simmons? I don't know Ben
okay.
Simmons. I've never heard him
Yeah,
before.
dude. First of all, like people be hyping Ben Simmons. Can Ben Simmons impact the Philly game the way Embiid is? Absolutely not. He
No.
cannot impact a team the way. And not only that, Knicks got lucky in game 2. Let's keep it a buck. Yo, Embiid single handedly whooping they. Yo, I can't curse here, but
Mhm.
whooping they abs. Yo,
Facts.
like left to right. Yo, like Embiid is him. Yo, like let's stop doubting Embiid,
No,
man. Like.
listen, I give the guy all the credit in the
I feel
world,
like
man.
Jokic and Embiid are just in a different atmosphere, man. When it comes to centers, they're just in their own world, like they're in their own planet, basically.
Yeah. No, but Ivan, when you asked me about the Bucks and the Pacers, yeah, I saw the game. That was a fun game. But listen, the Bucks, it's time over, man. The inevitable of a rebuild is facing them right in the face.
You don't
They
think they
just
can
they
adjust,
just don't
Jordan?
got it.
To the
No,
one? You don't think they can adjust?
I just think Lillard
I know.
ultimately didn't want to be there. I think his heart was in Miami. I mean, he's not really having fun. I mean, Giannis, they shouldn't bring him back, man. This is a KD Achilles tendon situation. You should not bring the guy back under any circumstances. Because here's the thing: if he eventually wants to trade, you don't want to trade me as an Achilles tendon injury. You lose value. Like the Bucks, just they don't have it, man. Like they had their run, but it just seems like they're an older team, no defensive identity, no accountability. And Doc Rivers, it's been a bumpy ride to say the least with his coaching tenure. I just didn't think the Bucks have it anymore, man. They got they
I wanted to ask you guys because I'm about to get off to watch the game. So you guys,
have,
you got the Suns going down tonight, y'all? You got the Suns losing
uh,
tonight?
unless
They
Isaiah
got the
Thomas
Wolves
starts,
winning.
they're done.
You got the
I
Wolves.
got the Wolves winning for sure. I got the Wolves
Yeah.
winning.
Oh,
Damn, man.
yo, guys, imagine KD and LeBron be eliminated both in the first
Oh, don't
round. I
say
don't
that,
think that's
John. I
ever
do
happened
not want
before,
that to
man.
happen. Don't
I
say that.
know, but it's tough,
Hey,
man.
yo.
It's tough. Nah, but Lakers,
I
man, they
think
got
it's
issues.
possible. I think it's very possible.
Yeah, I think it's possible too, man. The Suns got nothing for them, man. I don't know how the Suns can even take Booker out. I said boogers. Take Booker out the point guard position. That's all they gotta do. Like take him off the point guard position,
I
please.
will
And
I
who-
will say if there's any team that because it looked like from what I'm seeing it looked like Denver is about to come out the West again. But
mm,
if there's anybody that I feel like is a threat to them, I think it's Minnesota.
yeah, I think Timberwolves
They
gonna run for their
definitely
money, man. I think they're gonna run for their money.
right. But I mean I don't know. It's gonna be difficult for them to get this one out. They Booker at point guard is so horrible.
Nah,
They
he
really
shouldn't be a
needed a
point guard. Booker's a scorer, man.
yes.
Like it's hard to do
Dude,
so many different
dude,
roles. You're not
Booker
used to
looks
it.
so bro. Booker, bro. I know this sounds so
He's
bad.
shooting
I know you guys.
39% this series. Like,
Yo, you feel
Wow.
me, LM? Dude, I'm gonna say this. I know y'all gonna hate me for this, bro. Spencer Dinwiddie looks like a better point guard
Oh
than
my
them.
god, man.
oh god.
Well. In fairness, Spencer might have a future with the Lakers, while D'Lo might be playing for the Shanghai Sharks.
Right.
Yo, they did odds of where D'Lo's gonna sign, and they literally had teams in Europe fighting for him
yo,
potentially.
who would take Yo, D'Lo's definitely. Yo, I don't know if
Yo,
Anthony Davis is the franchise probably. That's what I'm thinking. Because
I think
LeBron is gonna
Davis
be
wants
gone.
out, Ivan. I mean, the way he looks so pissed, man. If LeBron is gone, I don't know if Davis wants to stay and be that
Oh
guy.
yeah, he
He's
called his
better.
team. He said the defense was bad. Anthony
He called
Davis,
him
man.
out. He called him out. And Draymond Green called him
Yeah,
out for it, saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be attacking Darvin Ham. That's not cool," stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
okay,
Draymond called him out. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, this man, but you heard what Breezy said earlier, bro. It's the new age, man. It's the new
right,
passing of the guard, so to speak. You know, I mean, the
yeah.
27s to the 28-year-olds, they taking over the league, man. Luka, Booker, I think 27, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards. It's just the list goes on, bro. These players are really the guy from OKC, Shea. Um, yeah, they taking over on Halliburton, Tatum. Yeah, bro, it sucks. I hate going through this because I feel like this is my first time really going through this, like seeing
Mhm.
my players get old like that I grew up watching. So it's kind of a weird feeling, but I know.
So
I know.
hold on. Let's be specific. Y'all think this is the in the Milwaukee Bucks run of being one of the top
Yes,
teams in the NBA?
they done, bro.
Yes,
They
yes. I
done.
think they
They
screwed up
done.
miserably, letting
Yeah.
people. A lot of people don't know how good True Holiday is, man. They
Mm-hmm.
messed up really, really. They look too much at the offense analytics,
Yep.
and they forgot how good they had a gem with Drew Holiday. If you could say Drew Holiday was the main reason, I think they went all the way, man. I
He
mean, you
was
could
their heart.
arguably say that.
He was a defensive heart, and you can't just
Yeah,
replace that. And unfortunately, with Lillard, man, a year from now, he's gonna be making 60 million. Like you bet Drew Holiday against him for a 2-year run. It's just not
yeah.
working. It's
He
done,
deserves
man.
it too. He deserves it, man. I mean, no offense to even though my brother hate when I say this, I think Marcus Smart's a good defender, but that was a good replacement. Yeah, Drew Holiday. So
Right, right. But also the
yeah,
KP move was very crucial because I think it made Drew Holiday's job a lot easier. You didn't have to really be defended as the guard everywhere. Just play a little point guard, make some shots, and Celtics win 50,
yo,
60 games.
you know who's underrated and that we don't give credit for? Bam
Who?
Adebayo. You saw what he
Mm,
did,
I did, man.
bro.
He put
Oh my.
KP in the seat. But listen, we got to give superstar Eric Spoelstra all the credit in the world. That guy is a
Oh,
genius.
dude, he doesn't get no
Genius.
credit. He's underrated, and I don't know
Mm.
why. Eric
I'm I'm
Spoelstra is him.
I'm looking forward to this third game. Is if they could somehow take another one on the Celtics, anything's possible with Miami, man. At that
I just
point,
think also like y'all gotta read like the West is just loaded with talent.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it's really interesting to see. I'm looking forward to. We gotta remember. I know John Morant and them boys coming back next season.
oh
Um, I kn- I know Minnesota coming back. I don't know if San Antonio can make a run, if my Spurs can make a run, but seeing Wemby in the playoffs would be actually
oh, I
insane.
do not want
oh,
to see
that
that.
would be
That
crazy. That
that could be
might.
horrific.
But
That's gonna be scary hours.
But
That's gonna be
yeah,
scary
like all
hours.
these young teams coming up. I mean, if Portland can get it together with Scoot in them, they can. They got a young core. They can possibly get at it. I don't know if Paul George resigns, but if he does resign, Clippers got a fighting chance. Denver's just gonna keep winning. Minnesota's gonna elevate. Uh, I'm sure Utah's going, you know what I'm saying, do their thing. The West is just stacked, man, with
Yeah,
talent, loaded with immense talent, man. Like it's gonna be
it's
hard for
always
these
been like
teams
that.
in the
As a weird
upcoming
way, it's
years.
always been like. I feel like the West been taking over for since forever. No offense, like they've
But
been.
the crazier part is OKC. The fact they got first place and they have 15 first round draft picks. They could get any superstars they want right now. They have like the
Dang.
Right,
first pick of the litter. 5 first round
right,
draft picks. Here you go. Give me KD. Give me somebody. I'll take it. Like that's
right.
just crazy power. That's crazy power.
And I don't see them losing for a very long time. Now that they got
Mm,
they core, and
right.
they just gonna keep adding guys. It's a lot in the West, man. They gonna have to, unless some trades is made in these upcoming all seasons, unless somebody gets traded. I really don't see a lot of these teams defaulting in terms of what y'all said about Milwaukee and Philly and these guys. Most of these guys is entering they 30s. Most of these
Yeah,
teams got young guys leading the way. It's up and it's stuck, man. It's a young league. These
yeah,
dudes is taking over. They shown they more than ready for the competition, and I mean, it's gonna be exciting. We getting new faces of the league damn near
Right.
every year. Like it's going to be a lot. I just hope the East can kind of make it more exciting too. Because last time I remember the East being exciting was around like the 2013,
yeah.
2014,
14. Yeah, I was
12
gonna say
years with the Pacers and the Heat matchups.
Heat.
Bron
Yeah,
and Paul George always going at it.
yeah.
Melo on the Knicks.
Roy. Yeah,
Rose on Chicago.
I
Did,
go.
did,
Like
Yeah.
it was such a vibe, bro.
did you
Like,
guys see what the Magic did to the Cavs? They handed the Cavs their worst playoff game of their careers, or I think in
oh yeah,
history. That was nuts.
Paulo went off. He had like
Mhm.
31. I think at home is good for them. I think if they can get another one at home, they can make it a series. But it's like I
I
was
do
saying,
agree.
they gotta hit their
So
shots. Like
what do you guys think about the Murray and Jokic? Because do you feel like the people are comparing it to Tim Duncan and what was that point guard? The
Tony
French
You talking
that
Parker.
about
that was
Tony Parker? Tony
Tony
Parker?
Parker. What? Yeah, do you think that's a good comparison or? I think so.
I don't
I
know,
think Jokic
man.
is a better passer than the Tim Duncan,
Out
but
Yeah.
here.
what I will say is that pick and roll between Parker and Duncan and Jokic and Murray is what they're talking about, and both of
Yeah.
them are very effective and very impactful. So if you want to say like who would have the best pick and roll combo between the duo, yeah, you could put Jokic and Murray up there, and you could put Tony Parker with Duncan there for real.
Yeah.
I think
Good
Murray is
take. Good
more
take.
Murray is more so because Tony Parker, even though he had the mid range was always his game, but he was also he's not really a scoring point guard. Like he was the type of player as to where he was always gonna find Tim as to where Jamal Murray off the screen, he gonna do the pull up three, he gonna drive, he's gonna do he's more athletic, I would say, than the Tony Parker, but it's not a
Yeah. I think. I
fair. It's
think.
not. I
I
wouldn't
think
say
I
it's
was.
a unfair comparison though.
Yeah. I think Tony Parker was better below the rim, but I think Jamal Murray could shoot like better like threes and because of the new era. But
Yeah,
Tony Parker was slippery, man. Like when he gets down there, I don't know how he made those ugly hook shots, but it always went in no matter what. So
one of my favorite point guards, man. That the spin move he got when he was going to the lane and he did the spin move in between the deep,
I
like
hated
it was
that,
just a
bro.
lot of. It was so nasty just to watch
Bro,
that team like
facts,
growing up.
bro.
It was insane. I don't think basketball is gonna be played like that. Like it's gonna be a while before we see stuff like that, but. These point guards are coming up, man. They. I hope we get some new point guard talent because I feel like the point guard role is like stagnant. There's really not anybody. At least back then, it
It's
was
not
like it
fun.
was
Let's be
Rose.
honest. It's not a lot. Like a lot of these point guards look really like it's basketball. It's like it look like a ballpark game. Like that's
Right.
like we just hoop and like it doesn't. No offense, the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets look more organized. Like no offense, OKC look like they just hooping. They just got so much talent, but they look like they just hooping in a regular ballpark. A lot of these teams, the Cavaliers look like they just hooping in a regular ballpark. They're just talented. A lot of these teams don't look no offense, don't look that organized. Sacramento do. I mean, Warriors do. The give and go and stuff like that. But some of these teams are just talented and play.
Yeah,
And
nah,
basketball.
I feel like talent could get you so far, but you gotta tip your hat to a Mike Malone. You know what I mean? He definitely part
Yeah,
of success. And
yeah,
then you
yeah.
gotta realize too. I think the one of the things that get overlooked is the coach convincing the GM that he want to keep certain players. Like, yo, I want
Mhm.
to keep these guys. I believe in these guys. I like their playing style. So, case in point is you need a coach that's not going to give up on you just because y'all might not have had success as a team, but you were still able to see good in the players, the talent that's on your roster. You know what I mean? I'm heavy, and that's why I like Jordi Fernandez. I like that he spoke on clacks. I like the fact that he not trying to come in and just change everybody. You know what I mean? So
Oh, he
case in
spoke on.
point is
He
Michael.
spoke. Oh,
Hold
sorry
on, I
for
just want to
go
say
ahead,
this.
Breezy.
Case in point is Mike Malone. He had Murray and Jokic for 8 seasons before they won a championship. So that just
Mhm.
shows that they you know what I mean? How you say reiterated that they invested in both players. Even when Murray got hurt, I've seen an interview where Murray said he came to the team like, "Yo, y'all gonna give up on me?" He was like, "Nah, but you our guy. We ain't gonna give up on you." And
Wow.
so I hope we could get some of that with this team with Jordy. But I'm listening, y'all. I just saying all that to say you got to credit coaches regardless of how well the talent is.
No, you're absolutely
I
right.
agree.
I was just going back to Jody. He put emphasis on Claxton. If y'all saw the no, I'm sorry, Clowney. He was talking to that girl. I forgot Megan. I forgot something like that. And
Yeah, Megan
they
Clipper.
was talking. Yeah, and there was talking, and he was saying about Clowney. He was like he said the G League is a great place for players to develop, and he also said that I expect more from Clowney next year. And I'm like, oh shit. I mean, oh shoot. That means that's emphasis on Clowney. I think he saw what he liked. He had to have gone for the interview and saw what he liked at halftime what we was doing. And I think he saw something that he could do something special with. And that's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking we in for a good, sweet treat, man, at the beginning of the year next year. I don't know. So
Yeah,
far, he's
no,
talking
I
a good
agree.
game.
I agree with you. He been here 1 week. He got 2 assistant coaches already. So he did the press, spoke to Sarah Cousteau, or Kustak, and he just seemed like he's able to handle the pressure because he has a focus and he knows what it takes to win because he's been doing this for so long. I seen an interview with him and Sarah Cousteau. And shout to Nets. I see you in the chat. Shout to you, bro. Subscribe to the YouTube, please. But thank you for tuning in, man. Drop a like. Say something that's like a question. We could answer it. But okay. Jordi Fernandez, I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that he's for one, he grateful for the opportunity, and two, what I was saying was, he explained the story of him becoming a coach at 15. He said when he was like playing when he was younger, he would always try to tell other players what to do when he was on as a teammate. And he said, yeah, he got love for the game as a player, but he felt like he really loved coaching more than playing. And he learned that early. And he told a story on an interview I was watching earlier. A dope interview. Check it out. It's on the Brooklyn Nets page. But yeah, I thought I like that she asked him that because everybody wanted to know, like, coaching at
Yeah, I
15,
wanted
like,
to
how'd
know.
that happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wanted to know. That's dope. That's dope.
Where he
That's
got
that's
a real backstory for when it happened and how it happened. Yeah, so he seems devoted, man. I don't. Anybody on the panel Spanish?
Yeah, I'm Spanish. I'm Spanish.
Oh, okay. Yo, how you feel about him being the first Spanish head coach in the NBA?
Uh, I don't feel no type of way. I mean, like I just feel like I don't feel no type of way. I think I don't feel I don't feel no type of ways, to be honest. I guess I just look at it as just the same as everybody else. You know what I mean? I think, but I do like his backstory. I do like what he brings to the table. I do like that he got love for it, and I already like how he said like he welcoming people to his home. He got all different type of genre of music. He seemed very culture as
Yeah,
well, and I think he gonna bring a great philosophy and just bring a different style. I really do believe because we saw him in FIFA, we saw him assistant coach for Sacramento, and you see how success they have. So his resume, and he been doing it for years too. So he well seasoned, and he's still young. So I think he can also grow in this too. And like you were saying about Malone, he was saying how they was there for 8 years. So I just hope, and he was saying that he don't see this. He want this to be success for futures to come. So I don't know. I just like what I hear so far, man. That's it. But the Spanish thing, it makes I could care less, to be honest. Boy, you got
so
leave.
I was
What
trying to
about
put the game in the background. My fault.
what you
Go
talking
ahead,
about?
Lisa.
Jordy?
Yeah,
Man, listen, I think this works out very, very well for the young players and their development and coming they're coming to age, so to speak, in the league. This all signs points to us possibly getting Zach Edey in this draft, or out of this draft, or some way, some capacity get Zach Edey. I don't know if we get the draft pick and then we draft Zach Edey, or we let somebody else get him, or however it goes, whatever. But by the start of this season, man, I'm gonna feel much better, man. I feel like last year when we was talking about the off season so damn much, and we did this shit every day, and now we got another off season to basically talk about it, man. Basically, because now the playoffs is going on, and I'm waiting the summer league or something, bro. Like for real, man. I want to see this shit get cracking, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
yo,
but
that's part of the reason why we started the KVN tournament because we was talking all that shit, and that's a long span of time without basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's months. If you love the game like me, bro, you probably think about basketball every day. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
yo,
I am gonna follow all of the content until next season. Summer league don't start until the real summer. I think we gotta wait until like June, July for real.
Well, I wait
yeah.
till like the first week of July, something like that.
But my thing is my happiness with Jordy. what makes the difference between Jock Vaughn and others coaches like even Kevin Ali, because Jock Vaughn was basically forced, because he was always the assistant coach or always in the background. But the thing what I like about Jordy is that he basically applied for the interview and he liked what he saw with the roster. That what makes me excited. Like he looked at this coming from Sacramento. He could have stayed if I'm not mistaken, right? In Sacramento. I heard it was sad to let him go. So he could have stayed. He saw what he liked in this roster. That's why I'm excited. Like he's cooking something, and I want to see what it is. I really want to see what it is, what he's gonna do. Like he said, he expect great things from Clowney already. So I want to see what gonna be Clowney role. That makes me interested, bro. Like I'm
But you
hyped.
gotta
Like
you gotta remember the Nets will be interested. Remember they invested in Brook Lopez. Really couldn't build around him to be a successful team. But you see the success in stretch bigs, and I just think that they feel like, yo, we came up. We got Noah Clowney in the draft. He's somebody that we could build around, and he's a teenager, bro. So I just feel
yeah,
like they got a big confidence in him because of again he still fits in that player development way of going into next season. So you know what I mean. They got room for error, for lack of better words. But I do think that he wants to win. You know what I'm saying? He seems serious. If you sign Juwan Howard, and I don't know who that other assistant coach is. I guess I could look and find out, but I don't know who he is. Um, yeah, I'm not going to actually call the game play by play. I'm not watching it, but I'll keep it on in the background. Um, yeah, I don't see how the Suns win this game, man. I don't.
they got no point guard, bro. They got
No
no
point
point
guard,
guard.
no bench, defense a suspect, no rebounding. Niggas is
Bro, they
cooked.
can't even play defense for nothing, bro.
Mm,
Nothing.
cooked.
Bro,
Niggas fuck.
like Rudy Gobert can cough and Kevin Durant's gonna fly away, bro. He's gonna
I
fly
think.
away.
I think. Listen, the Suns and the Lakers getting eliminated from the playoffs in the sweeping form is going to mark the end, not just the end of the Kevin Durant, LeBron, Steph regime and their dominance, but mark the end of this whole. Let's jump on this team. Let's do this. I need him. I need these players. I need these players. All of them days are done. Now
You're right. Right.
you're gonna start seeing a lot of teams and a lot of cores stay together for like at least minimum 3 to 4 years. With the way that
But
the new
but
CBA
but
is set
hold
up,
on, Leaf. It's fair to say after 3 to 4 seasons, you could say, all right, we've seen enough to say we want to stay or go. But if you only given it, I don't know, a duo 1 or 2 seasons, that I don't think that's a big enough sample size unless they absolutely terrible. You know what I'm saying? The three,
Yo,
4 seasons is a good sample size to say, yo, should I keep these guys or not? I like that. I hope we do that. You know what I mean? Word.
but I
That's a good
think
look.
hold on, when player empowerment came, I don't know, I don't got stats to back it up, so you guys can correct me. But when players empowerment came, I don't see it haven't been that successful. Like
it
when
hasn't.
people like
It's
yeah, so it
especially with like the quote unquote the GM era. That hasn't been like LeBron. All of these finals that he went to, bro. Like this nigga is four
he
and
never
six.
had a dynasty. Like
No,
the
he never
Warriors are
had he
dynasty,
never had a
Spurs,
dynasty.
Lakers, dynasty.
Like
He
yo,
never had a
Warriors got a dynasty before you did.
yep.
Spurs got a dynasty, bro. While you were around. Warriors got
Lakers,
a dynasty when
Bulls,
you was around.
dynasty, you know, Magic, he had a dynasty back then,
Kobe
bro.
had back to backs when you was around, bro. Like all of
Yeah.
these, all of these teams that had multiple titles in short windows while you was around, like and you only had that Miami run, and then you went to Cleveland, and then you went to LA, bruh. Like, and this is my problem with these conversations, with these number one greatest of all time conversations. It doesn't add up to me. It's not just your overall dominance as an individual. It's also your dominance as a team player. That shit has to
And
count for something.
another thing too, I don't think play even though LeBron got a great IQ. I'm not knocking his IQ, but these players don't know the complementary players. These players want to play with their friends. They don't want to play with players that can help them for the most part. You can see that that impacts the court. That impacts the court for the most part, man. Because even like a lot of these players don't even like each other like that, but they're successful. They complement each other. But when you have players empowerment, these players want to play with their friends, want to play with friends. Y'all know when y'all even when I don't even want to bring. I'm just gonna use the moving analogy, right? When you move in with your friends, it get ugly. I'm probably pretty sure playing with your friends in business, it gets ugly. You see, Kyrie and Durant was not on the same accord, so it's just you can't mix business with friendship sometimes, bro. And that's how I don't know. I don't know. But that play empowerment have not worked at all. Well, it did work, but it doesn't have so much success as drafting.
And I think Breezy touched on it. He said it, bro. Like we can't keep taking chemistry for granted. You cannot replace chemistry with just players and names that could just got names for themselves and utilists in the league and all of these MVPs and all of this. You cannot chemistry cannot be replaced.
Yep.
It
And the
cannot.
Suns are prime example. You got Bill, one of the top shooters. You got Durant, one of the top shooters. You got Booker, one of the top shooters in the league. And look at they score, bro. Look at their record. They are the poster child of that, bro.
And you know what the scariest thing about this unit is? They don't got that much time because Kevin Durant don't got that much time. Bradley Beal, he ain't the player that he used to be. He really don't have that much time. Devin Booker is the only player with like a real long career window that
Yeah,
he's
yep,
gonna still. Devin the Booker is the only person that's gonna be here in the next 5 to
yep,
6 years.
yep. You're right. You
It's crazy.
definitely
It's
right.
crazy. It's crazy to think that the Suns and the Clippers went all in on. All right, yo, let's just put these talents together, bro. We need to sell. We got a new owner, this, that, the third. We need to do this. We need to do that. Boom, boom,
You
boom.
see, but the Durant problem, well, because the Durant admitted that he likes the Warriors style play. But you look at it against the Timberwolves, small ball doesn't work. The only time small ball works if you're making your shots. If you're not making your shots, you're not gonna beat a taller team, bro. That's
You're
bigger,
not.
faster, and that's the thing that he don't realize. He's too heavy on
The
that
same, but
small
but the
ball.
same thing with the Warriors. The Warriors, when they were at their peak, Joker wasn't putting up 30-point triple doubles. Luca wasn't
Yeah,
around. Joel wasn't around. Like these front court players, like you looking at NBA front courts. I looked at the game last night with Denver, and I just seen how much they front court produces. The center, the power forward, and the small forward produce. All three of them niggas had 20 and 10. All three of them niggas. Joker,
yeah,
Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr. all had 20 and 10. When you get that type of production out of your front line, and already you know what they bring in, bro. Like in terms of Aaron Gordon and MPJ, both 6'10", both athletic, both can match up with anybody at the 3 and the 4. Both will
yeah,
present mismatches, bro. When you start to use Joker with his playmaking and his ability to set screens, effective screens, and the ability to switch mismatches on and help get mismatches for Aaron Gordon and down in the dunk box. Aaron Gordon basically had 20 something points off of dunks.
yep. And yo, not only that, I didn't know how strong Aaron Gordon is pushing Hashimura and the Lakers around like a rat dog, yo.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. That
Mm-hmm.
dude is athletic and strong, and I think I gotta give credit to him too. Like the Nuggets, they put him on Anthony Davis because
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Davis was giving Jokic some business, but they were like, all right, let's
Mm-hmm.
switch it around, and that was smart
Because
strategy.
because because the thing is like when you have a front court that's effective, they could do a little. They and they skill set offensively complements each other, and defensively, bro, like they present mismatches because at 6'10", neither one of them lack, and they could block a shot or two, and they definitely rebound and it's only one shot for the offense, bro. Like you got to either make the shot, put the shot up. You missing it, we're getting the offensive rebound. You're not gonna out hustle us. We're way too athletic for that. We got a big
Yeah,
man
yeah,
that's smart enough to nothing like, and he hustles and he plays off the ball as well. Like people don't pay attention to Joker's ability to play off the ball
yeah.
and play
You
off
good
of
point.
screens and them inverted screens that he runs with him and Jamal Murray
And this is
and the high low action.
and I agree, Leaf. I think this is when we gotta disagree. I think the Lakers play good. The problem is you got to be perfect to beat the Nuggets. I think the Lakers play fairly well. You just gotta be perfect to beat the Nuggets because Jokic don't make mistakes. You gotta be damn near perfect for 48 minutes, and that's kind of like hard to do. You
I
know,
wouldn't
so
necessarily say that. I just think the Lakers just don't match up. Now, Minnesota, on the other hand, I think Minnesota and Denver, that's going to be the series that's going to decide the ultimate Western Conference
oh, I
championship.
agree. I had to agree with that. I agree. I agree. No, but I was
Because
just saying with the Lakers, I think the Lakers play fairly good. It just you got to be perfect to be. I don't think the Lakers play bad. I watching the series. They keep it close. It's just I feel like you just got to be perfect to beat the Nuggets. Like the Nuggets are just they margin for error is like small because the Jokic just don't make mistakes. I don't know how that's possible. He's like Mr. Fundamental, like Tim Duncan. That's what I was saying. But yeah, I agree. The Timberwolves versus the Nuggets, man. Oof. I'm excited because they
I
both
think
could throw a lot at each other. So
I think the Timberwolves is deeper this year than it was last year. Last year they wasn't focused. They really didn't know what they was doing.
they put,
Now that they have an identity, I think it's gonna be different.
but this is what Breezy was saying too. Because remember, Breezy was like, "Yo, you got to give it some time." Because remember, they didn't know what to do with Rudy Gobert. They had Rudy Gobert last year, but now it look like they all know their roles. That's why I don't like what Brooklyn does. We be switching coaches like I be switching my drawers, bro, every day. Like it's just we need to stick with one for the long run and build chemistry and consistency.
Definitely do.
That's yeah. So, but yeah, I'm excited for the next round too. I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
I'm excited. Hey, yo, I want to ask you. I don't know if you would like in a beat fan, but if Philly could get past the Knicks, will you be impressed with everybody got their own.
I would be very impressed, bro. Like because if gets out of this round, that means Embiid would have beaten the Knicks on one leg. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The reality, the reality about it is that I think there's an uphill battle in terms of the hustle game, bro. Because I don't think the Knicks doesn't listen, and that's unless the Knicks basically wear down from their own strategy, bro. That's really the only way I kind of see Philly winning this series. I had the Knicks winning this series in five, just off of like just you could just look at it and see. But at the
yeah. You've been
same
call it
time,
out. You've been call it out. I think I have
but at the
Philly win.
same
I still have
time,
Philly winning.
if it's taking 50 points for Joel to get a win at home, and then you have what happened in game two when they were supposed to win, they really supposed to be up 2-1. Realistically, bro, like I think there's very, very small art margin for error for both teams, realistically, because Joel is still on one leg, and it seems like the Knicks haven't really fully taken advantage of it yet. But at the same time, Joel could fall apart at any day, at any minute.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. I think my prediction, like I said, I feel like the Knicks have to win the next game. If they don't win the next game, you guys, your prediction is in trouble. That's my theory. I feel like if Philly wins that game, I think you got to give enough. The adrenaline rush. Forget about your injuries, and I think that's gonna give because Philly already feel like they can beat them. Remember, they were supposed to take game two. I think that if they take the next game, I think they're gonna be like, "Yo, listen, we were supposed to have game two already, y'all." I think it's gonna change the whole dynamic, bro. If Knicks have to win the next game for me, that's why I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking.
I would say that for the standpoint of that, this series is going to get even more and more physical.
Yeah,
because now they wanted Joel's head, man, for the shit that happened to Mitchell Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson is basically somewhat out of the series. I guess I want to say I don't really know the prognosis on that, but the reality is that the Knicks are not going to stop hustling for rebounds. They're not going to stop going for the 50-50 plays. They're not going to stop playing defense. They're not going to let up. Once they do show any type of fatigue in any of those aspects on the court, then that's when Philly is going to like pounce like a lion on the gazelle. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see, man. But the Knicks, they definitely do have a win or else type of game coming up.
yeah. Because I feel like if the Knicks win next game is over for Philly, but I feel like if Philly win the next game, it's over for Knicks. I think this is the determining factor of the next game because that's really going to change. Of course, if Embiid can still play, that's what I mean. But yeah, man. So what do you think about the overall playoff, the first round so far? Are you impressed or what? I'm impressed with the def. I'm impressed with the physicality. This is I like it. I like it.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed that the referees are not heavy on the whistle. So the physicality is up a little bit more in the first round, but at the same time, that it was basically kind of up in the playing, and it kind of led to injuries. But it's more of a war of
Yeah, true.
attrition. It's more of a war of attrition. So the team, the team that's known to break down, if this officiating continues and they basically just letting it play, that team is going to break down. Doesn't really favor the Knicks if a team is going to fight back and figure out how to keep Josh Hart off the rebounds, because I don't know how long the Knicks could get away with playing Josh Hart at the 4.
Yeah, because Embiid is sagging off. You make a good point. I mean, but let's talk about Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson had a good game, and they still lost too.
Yes,
Which is yeah.
and I
So
and
that's
I and
another.
I and I and I think the game plan defensively, like I think this is with Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse is a pretty good coach, so I think the game plan defensively, he saw that, okay, all right, if we're up, yo, let Brunson give Brunson more one-on-one looks, because the thing
Mm,
is, when Brunson is creating, he's creating to mostly shooters on the perimeter. So you don't want to give up them easy threes by double teaming, because Brunson has figured out how to pass now. Like, he didn't make that many mistakes. He just shot bad.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so the thing is, like, okay, yo, you could get Brunson. Like, if you want Brunson to go toe to toe and go bucket for bucket with Joel Embiid, I personally think that's an option that's open for Nick Nurse to explore. Because at the same time, listen, as good as Brunson is, he ain't scoring out. He ain't outscoring Joel Embiid. If he can't outscore out Joel Embiid on one leg, he can't outscore him at all. Like, this
yeah,
is
yeah,
just that
yeah,
simple.
yeah,
So
yeah,
so the reality is like, I think the Sixers are, and Nick Nurse are living with that. They're living with the Brunson floaters in the lane, or the reverse pivot free throw line jumpers or whatever. They're living with that until, okay, like, but at the same time, let's neutralize all of the good stuff that they do off the ball, like rebound and the 50-50 plays. Let's limit that stuff. Let's limit their transition. Let's limit all the other stuff that they do well, that they known for
yeah.
doing.
The reason why I agree with you because they were first. Their strategy first was like, "Yo, let's stop Brunson and let's let everybody else kill us." But now they switched that. They're like, and basically like what you said, they were like, "All right, we can't let everybody score no more because they shooting out the gym." So I do agree with that assessment. I want to ask you, if the Bucks lose, what would you do with the Bucks next year, bro? That's a big if they lose this series. Would you start it all over because they don't have Giannis? I mean, that's a good excuse. I mean, they didn't.
It's, I tell you what, they got every reason to blow this thing up. They got every reason to blow this thing up if they lose in the first round. Dame, I don't think Dame and Giannis could play together. I think Dame works better with pick and pop guys or shooters, and I think obviously this team was the team that they have right now with Dame is built for that. But when him and Giannis is on the court, they don't really complement each other as much as well as they should. To me, I think that Giannis's game is more built for the dunk box. I feel like Giannis would be better playing off of somebody that knows how to pass, like at an elite skill set, like a Joker.
I
I
agree. I
think he
agree.
would be better. I think he would be better in that aspect. But obviously, he ain't going to play with no Joker. Obviously,
No, but no, you're right because if Joker was playing the same position, that means Giannis would be what's that guy, the power forward?
Giannis would be Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon. Yep, you're right.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
and and that should be very, very easy because when you
yeah,
have somebody that's able to create those mismatches, then Giannis could dunk and lay the ball up all day. He don't have to shoot because you have Joker with his ability to with his screen setting ability, bro. Like he's gonna create those mismatches. Giannis could just play off the ball and off the dunk box all day. And I think realistically, that's kind of his future, bro. Like when Giannis is playing downhill for 4 quarters, eventually the defense is gonna figure out how to build the wall and neutralize it and limit it.
yeah. That's
But
true,
but the
man.
but the reality is that Giannis only plays downhill. He doesn't play in the low box. He doesn't play out of the post. He doesn't play pick and roll and out of the dunk box and rolling to the back. Like he doesn't play that way. He plays with the ball and downhill, or he
Yeah,
plays in the open
Giannis.
court.
No, you right about Giannis. Giannis is a football player playing basketball. That's who he reminds me of. Kind of, sort of, man. But yo, I don't think this is gonna happen. But do you think? I know the Heat. I don't think the Heat still have a chance. But you think the Celtics could take it? I think the Celtics could take it all the way, man. They have no excuse. I mean, if they lose this, I think it will be a disappointing.
So hold on, you saying that you think it's for them to come out the East this year? It is.
Yeah,
It is for them to come out the East this year. But the only the problem is that Miami coaching, like Eric Spoelstra, coaching wise, defensively, he has a game plan on how to neutralize certain stuff. Now, this might be the most talented Boston team that we've seen. You know what I'm saying? Just in terms of like any guy could go off. You got Holiday, he could go off. You got Porzingis could go off. Derek White could go off. Everybody out, like almost a lot of players outside of the starters can go off. You know what I'm saying? My problem has been all year with this team is their bench. Like Sam Hauser, Pritchard, all them white boys, man. Like they come on. Like I mean, no disrespect to them, but I think if Miami figures out that their bench can outdo the Celtics bench, it's a wrap. It's pretty much a wrap. It's pretty much a wrap. I think.
but the only thing
I'm not
I
gonna
gotta say,
I'm not going. You know what? Let me fix that up. I'm not going to say it's a wrap. I think that they find something in the series that they can survive, that they can give them a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, obviously Miami ain't shooting 55% from three again. Obviously, but if
yeah.
they do, I mean, shit, ain't nothing you can really do.
The only
So,
thing, because the Heat don't stand a chance. The only thing they have is a better coach. That's it. But
that's
when
it.
it goes to talent, they're not supposed to be. I want to ask you guys: do you guys think the Celtics is a super team? I think they're a super team, bro. That's a super team squad. Like,
I think they're a stack team, not a super team. You only become a super team when you start winning.
Yeah, I mean, but the way they went into this season with Porzingis and Drew Holiday, it was definitely looking like a super team. I gotta give
yeah,
you that, Ivan. It's looking like a super team. And damn, what the hell you doing? Hold on. So what I will say is, yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
my bad.
And between 1 and 2, it was a big gap. You know, I think the fucking Celtics won like 60 games. And the next closest to that was like what, 51? There was a
bro,
gap between one and two, like
next
11
bro.
closest to
They
that
games.
had
was
bro,
the next closest to that was 50. That was the Knicks.
bro. That's so bro. They have Porzingis that can space the floor, put the ball down, 7 freaking 3, got a mid range, and they got one of the best defender in the point guard position. They got Jason Brown, that's a freaking star. They got Jason Tatum, that's a star, and then they got freaking the other dude, the dude White, that's finally went bald. He could give you 30 points, bro, like a game. Like that's a
You talking
super.
about Derek White?
And then you got
Yeah,
JB.
that's a super team, bro. That's a super team. Like
I would say
they
I
got
would
no
say I would
weakness.
say I would say it's a stacked team. A super team to me, bro, like is way we done seen teams way more stacked than that, bro. Like I mean, like let's be
I
honest,
don't
bro.
know, bro. Like name, like bro.
I think what y'all talking about is the bench is the difference. So yeah, they start at 5 is super.
They
That
starting
shit
five
looking
is
super.
elite, bro, but they bench is like
Yeah, I think the bench take away from them being a super team, but
Oh,
they
okay,
are
okay.
stacked at starting 5. They probably got the best starting 5 player for position in the whole
probably.
league.
Probably.
And then they
I would
have the
say so.
best record in the whole league.
Yeah, they're the only team that has 60 wins. Everybody else have 56, 57, whatever. They don't team that has 60.
But they said Timberwolves is a better defensive team. Am I not mistaken for that, or rating wise, right?
They are better than a defensive team. Like
Yeah, they number
all
one.
across
They
the
number
board.
one in the league.
All across the board. They're a better defensive team.
Yeah, but nobody stand a chance against that starting 5. What team can even you think that can match that, bro?
The problem with that starting 5 is that they don't assert their dominance when they supposed to. They limit themselves in fourth quarters to jump shooting and 3-point shooting when they supposed to be getting a lot of stuff closer to the basket. Porzingis is supposed to be in the post. He's supposed to be getting easy turnarounds in the post. You supposed to put more pressure on the basket. The difference between the Celtics and the Nuggets figure out how to dominate on the inside. They got somebody that they got Aaron Gordon, bro, like laying in the dunk box, getting easy dunks, easy layups, and they kind of live off that. Notice they don't shoot that many threes. For a team this talented as the Celtics, to shoot as many threes as they shoot. And don't get me wrong, when they hit them, they hit them. But the thing is, I don't think they was prepared for Miami shooting 55% from the 3-point line.
Yo,
I
I
don't
want to
think.
say, do you guys think Miami overachieved by getting one win? Because I feel like that's an overachievement already, bro.
I think they achieved by getting over one win without Jimmy. That's
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
they, we
like
that's what we
yeah.
got to. They
I think they making it tough for the Celtics to get past that second round. If the Celtics go to the second round because of 7 games leaving Ivan, bro, that shit is they didn't complete the mission. Yeah, you got out the first round, but you took a lot of bumps and bruises to get there. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
They they supposed
oh
to get
man,
out.
I
They
think we
supposed to
gotta.
get to the second round 6 games max.
I think we need to stop looking at Eric Spoelstra different, bro. He's really him when it goes to coaching.
I mean, well, I would say Eric Spoelstra is good. Maybe Eric Spoelstra just know how to play. He know how to coach against the Celtics. He done seen
You
this
know, he know how
team
to
like
get the best out of his players, though. Because
yeah,
look
he
what
got
they did last year. They went all the way last year, and I
he
don't know how
ran
he
into Mike
does it, bro.
Malone. Ran into Joker. Ran into Mike Malone.
But you could say Jokic had the better talent. The Nuggets got the better talent. Like he did this even in the bubble. Like Eric Spoelstra does this with non-defensive players. You can't even name that many defensive players in the Heat, bro.
Listen,
Tyler Hero's not Robinson, not known for a defender. Tyler Hero's not known for a defender. Uh, none of them are known as a defender like that, bro.
he does get the most out of them defensively as a team. I will say that they team defense. I think
Yeah, team. They play
should
team defense. Yeah.
they team
Yeah.
defense should definitely be accounted for. But the thing is, when they ran up against the Nuggets, it's not just the fact that the Nuggets had more talent. The Nuggets basically had mismatches in the front court. They had
They have more
advantages.
size
Yeah.
too.
So
Yeah,
so the
they
thing
couldn't. Yeah.
so the thing is like what I'm looking for from our team coming into next season and the future seasons, bro, is us to admire if we're gonna get Zach Edey, bro, then we have to make an interest to make the 3 and the 4 spot as athletic as possible. Starting off with Clowney and Claxton.
Hold on, Leaf. If you don't mind me asking, no, how can we get Zach Edey? Is it possible? I don't know too much about drafting and stuff like that when it goes to that.
We could get Zach Edey, but like, if anything, the team is probably going to ask for maybe a second round pick. I think we'll trade while the draft is going on. Zach Edey will probably get drafted between 22 and 30, or like probably maybe early second round, maybe late first round or something like that. But
so compare to other teams, we have a higher possibility. I'm just trying to.
The thing is that the team that's drafted, the teams that's trying to draft Zach Edey, they are not looking to play him, so they're looking to trade him. That's the thing about it. So the team, whoever drafts him, they're going to be looking to trade him, and they're probably going to be looking to trade him to just get him up out of there.
But I don't think it. I think it's more the Jordi effect. I think that they know, whatever team that is, that Jordi is going to want that, and they know that the Brooklyn Nets are going to play ball. We're going to play ball with those draft picks, regardless of whatever the draft pick is. If Sean Marks is really handing over the keys, letting them Jordi know, like, yo, he got 2 assistant coaches in there in the first week. He did all of the media press. He had Sean Marks sitting next to him, asking the questions. Answering questions with Jordi. If he was really going to do this, he's going to make all the necessary moves for Jordi to have Zach Edey on his team. And again, you got Claxton before the season ended saying, I'm glad that they're starting to realize that we look good as a team with 2 bigs in the front court. So he said that in the post. He said that Nick Claxton said that in the post-game interview. And then you got the coach back in Clax like, yeah, we trying to make him depoy. He's priority in the offseason. Right now, he's a priority. So if they saying that and they talking about a big front court, you got to realize the Noah Clowney effect is what make all of this beautiful. Because he's the one that's going into his second year. And then what makes it more beautiful is that Zach Edey will be on a rookie contract.
Exactly.
But it's not impossible for us to get Zach Edey with Jordi Fernandez as our head coach.
And it's not even. And listen, and as far as that front court thing that you talked about, the thing that I was thinking was, bro, like obviously Claxton at the 4, but the thing is, bro, like we're gonna get more athletic and more taller at the front court positions at the 5, 4, and the 3. Like once Clowney ability to be on the court with Claxton shows more and more, I think that the only piece that would be missing from that would be a big body center, bro. Like this is one of the reasons why I had the lineup that I had, and you vetoed it only simply because you wanted Cam Thomas at the 2, and I understand that. But at the same time, what I'm looking at from this team basically is Cam Thomas basically filling out and becoming sort of like Jamal Murray is. That's what I see for Cam Thomas, because I think that's where his game is headed. He's still going to be having scoring responsibilities. He's still going to have a shot creating responsibilities, and he's still going to have shot creating advantages. But I think it's going to work a whole lot more, bro, when we have inside presences and we have.
So hold on. What about the fact that Mikal Bridges, as far as shooting percentage and being known and having notoriety for how he scored the ball, is more noteworthy that he's scoring the ball? And y'all notice this was said that he was leading the league in corner 3-pointers. Now I'm only saying at one part of the season. Now I'm only saying that to say that when you're the small forward, you're more towards the corner than the 2 guard. The 2 guard is more by the elbow. So that's why I got him the small forward too, because he do his best scoring from the way in the corner. He could, and with that, like he could get back to whatever KD playbook was, because KD is, you know what I mean. He's that player where he utilizes that space from the baseline to that midi. And I just think that he could do more offensively Mikal Bridges, I'm talking about, by being a small forward than the two guard.
Well, the reason why I had him at the two is because I'm going with your initial thought. You wanted him to be the defensive playmaker, correct? You did want him to be
Yeah,
more
yeah,
implemented on
but
the
I'm
defense,
thinking
and
of
I like.
Scottie Pippen. I'm thinking of
Yeah,
Scottie
yeah, yeah.
Pippen on that right when I
You
think of that.
wanted, but you wanted him to do a little bit more on defense and a little less on offense. That was the whole thing for me putting him at the two, because now when you have a bigger lineup, when we got Clowney and Claxton out there defensively, we already solidified. All we just doing at the two guard is adding more wingspan to it, which Mikal has. So the thing is, it's like now Mikal is going to be taking less shots and going to be playing more defense because his most of his offense is going to be coming from probably defensive stops and transition opportunities, which he's good at as well. In the half court set, he's going to be limited to the corner because now the pick and roll game is going to include Cam Thomas and probably Zach Edey, who's more dominant in the paint. So the thing is, Mikal is going to get moved out the way. We saw it in the last couple of games when Mikal was like completely in the corner and on off the ball completely. It's the
Yeah,
same
but no,
thing.
but the only reason why I like Mikal at the two, based on what y'all saying, is because I really favor Noah Clowney at the three, which I really haven't thought about. I like him at the four. I didn't really see him at the three based on the lineups that we had, but listening to y'all putting Mikal at the two, I like Clowney at the three. I really don't like Mikal Bridges at the two, but to put Clowney at the three takes up for it. But again, I don't look at Clowney as a shot creator. So the main pick
Yeah.
and roll gotta be Zach Edey and Cam Thomas. Now you can't double Cam Thomas and you can't double Zach Edey. Teams are just in trouble. Now and again, I'm a little got a little anxiety about it because he really not on the roster right now, like reality wise. But the potential of it put me at ease to an extent. Like I ain't even tripping. Like I know they gonna put it together. I got confidence in this. Like I know they fitting to do this. This is the obvious. They
Oh
cannot
man,
miss.
the hype around
This is
I'll
like
if
tell
an
you
Zach.
what, bro.
underhand pitch. This like a underhand pitch to Hank Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Like
I tell you what, bro. Like, listen, now with Juwan Howard, in the fold now, obviously we know what Jordy Nelson, as I say, keep saying Jordy Nelson, Jordi Fernandez could do as a development coach, bro. The development of Clowney is going to go through the roof to me because Clowney is the youngest on
right.
this team. Now with Cam Thomas, listen, the improvement is already starting. The improvement is already starting because now that he has the minutes, now that he has the thing, now I'm looking at Cam Thomas a whole lot differently. I'm looking at him as a much more advanced version of where Jamal Murray is. That's his ceiling to me, bro. Like, and I don't think that's a bad ceiling at all. Jamal Murray,
But
we already know what he could do in the playoffs. We already know his shot creation ability, bro. Like we like listen, between him and Kyrie, nigga, like you
Yeah,
already
yeah,
yeah,
no,
know.
but
no.
the thing is,
I hear
hold
what
on,
you
with
say.
Zach Edey though,
I
we
hear what
gotta
you're saying.
understand with Zach Edey, if we look at the offense that Jordy, because Jordy was talk about like how the new playing style is, right? Zach Edey's basically gonna become our Sabonis if he comes. That's basically what's gonna happen. Because that's the offense Jordy was talking about. He said that's the new era of offense running through
It
a center.
is. I mean, but
So
but
yeah,
and by that same threat, you have Zach Edey that could work from the foul line in because he could shoot a little bit, bro. And obviously, on the pick and rolls, bro, like he gonna be able to dive to the basket because ain't nobody gonna just stand in his
yeah,
way.
but Zach Edey, you know what's crazy? Zach Edey could probably develop because I told you I heard the interview. What they were saying the Nuggets manager about Jokic. He said, Jokic was slow. Jokic was, we thought we didn't. He became fat during the summer. We thought we didn't have nothing with Jokic. We
Right.
never know. Zach Edey might be able to develop. I mean, a touch. You never know, man. You never know.
The thing is, he already has a touch in the post. He could shoot with either hand, bro. Like in terms around the basket, bro. Left hand hook, right hand hook. He can shoot with either hand. So he's taught all the fundamentals of the regular big man. But now he's starting to learn stuff outside of the box, passing out of double teams, pushing the ball off the fast break, moving your feet outside of the paint. He's starting to learn those intangibles as well. You can learn those things. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
we
like,
might.
and he has a coach. He's gonna listen. If we get him, bro, like he's gonna be playing with a coach that knows how to use him, that knows how to put him in places, that knows how to put him in places to be successful. So that's the biggest part, bro. I can't wait to this next season.
Yeah, and outside of Embiid too, if we get Zach Edey, we might have like a big man, a traditional big man outside of Embiid when it goes to the East too.
I
So I
think I
mean,
think I think we will. But listen,
yeah,
my dream for this team is that listen, we're gonna have guys that could play centers, bro, but we're gonna have guys that we could put plug in at other positions as well because with everybody is looking at Clowney, Clax, a possible Zach Edey, and Day Day as four centers. What I'm looking at is versatility. I think their
yeah,
versatility, bro, like especially from Clowney and Claxton, bro, like I think their versatility is gonna show with this new coach. And Claxton is gonna be at that four spot where he could basically be the cornerback of our defense, be like be like the Richard Sherman of our defense and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that.
No,
You
I
know what I'm
like how you
saying?
said
So
that.
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say that I thought it was noteworthy that he said that we're gonna be looking at as a team opposed to personal accolades. But him mentioning Depoy shows that he cares about the defensive side of the ball more than the offensive side of the ball. You got to kind of read in between the lines. See what kind of coach we really got in the Jordy. And I
yeah,
really do think that him being more primary defensive side of the ball, I think that's a good look. I think the Brooklyn Nets need to represent grit, toughness, a physical way of basketball, a physical brand of basketball, just because, it's nothing easy. That's the Brooklyn way. You feel what I'm saying? The Brooklyn way is you got to earn everything. You know what I mean? Not just we serious about winning at home. I want to see us be a good home team. I think by making defense a priority, you could get chemistry, you could get fast breaks, you could get easy buckets, but where you don't have to always shot create because you play good defense. And I think that's part of what he wants to do. Again, remember Sacramento Kings, they had the number one pace in the league, not this season, but the last season.
yeah.
So I
I
think that's
think
the thing. Yeah, no, go ahead, go ahead. What you was gonna say?
no, no. I think yeah, because even me, my homeboy, he has a little. He does a little, coach for basketball league, and I come and help him with assistant coach every once in a while. And the thing is, bro, I think Jordy sees something, bro. He saw something in the fourth quarter. Remember, like Mark Jackson, when Mark Jackson had the Warriors and Steve Kerr came, they see something. They see, because like I remember you saying, Breezy, like it's always that one player that's like a coach. Like they like you just see something. I know y'all ever see like a team be like, if I was coach, I would have done this and that in the fourth. It would have been. I think Jordy really
Yeah,
up to something, man. He's
yeah,
really
yeah,
up to something, bro. And I'm excited to see what it is and see if
yeah.
it can translate on the court. So
Yeah, yeah. No, I like again, I like the fact that the Nets are making history, giving a Spanish coach a opportunity, and it's basically, it should be more of the accolades and the work put in, but it is history to say again. And I'm just trying to make the Brooklyn Nets look good to say that they always want to. Kind of do something new. You know what I mean? Give a player a chance, or basically, you see a lot of players came back from injury and they came to the Nets. It's kind of like, giving it a chance. I thought they gave Katie and Kyrie a chance to, what
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
so that they could win without LeBron and I could win without Curry. But, they got sweat. But the case in point is, the Brooklyn Nets as a franchise look like they always want to give chances. But what I will say is the magnitude of the opportunity. I think Jordy stands firm. I think he's sturdy through this process in this next season. He doesn't seem easily shook. It seems grounded. You know what I'm saying? On the floor with it. I think we got a good coach in Jordy Fernandez. Um,
I will say this, and one more part. Like I think the secret ingredient to unlocking this team is if Clowney could do any type of damage at the 3 spot, then the lineup that I'm talking about, bro, like is gonna defensively. I don't think we have no lapses at all, bro. To me, like defensive, because if you have Clowney and Claxton on the floor defensively, you already got no lapses, and you basically got with Claxton. To me, I see him becoming sort of the Ray Lewis of our defense. Just somebody that knows what everybody's supposed to be and knows what everybody's supposed to attack
no,
points
with you.
on the
Yeah,
defense.
yeah. Now Ray Lewis is a better example than a Richard Sherman because Richard Sherman, he a quarterback and he kind of like lock up his whoever he lock it up. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever put no sorry ass receiver like Crabtree on me. Remember that? Richard Sherman is funny as hell.
Yeah,
But
Sherman's wild.
yeah, but nah, but yeah, I think that more so, yeah, Nick Claxton, he watches for the open pass, playing the passing lanes. What? Claxton playing passing lanes, not just going for blocks, but actually playing passing lanes?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think him and Clowney, bro,
Depoy is
because
possible, bro. Depoy is possible.
Man, we gotta
him,
we just gotta we got a good young core, bro. Like Williams, Clowney, Claxton,
you mean Wilson?
Cam Thomas. Um, yeah, man, like Walford, we got a real solid young core, and that can complement each other and play differently. Like
I hope.
we know,
I hope we do resign Wofford back. But if we don't, I know what type of direction that I seem like we want to go. But I do hope that we do sign
yeah, I
Wofford back
hope we do too. I think if I
because
was them, I would let even though like I said, I think Walford Walker is amazing, but I don't think he fit this roster. I don't think he's one of our needs, bro. Like honestly, currently, if we get into Zach Edey and stuff like that. So
Who you said? Who
I'm
you said?
still
Who's
not
our
out
one
on.
about? Who you said?
Lonnie
Oh
Walker.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Lonnie Walker.
yeah, yeah. Nah, I'm out on Lonnie Walker. I don't think again, as far as the roster is concerned, I got hold on, I got Zach Edey, I got Nick Claxton, I got Mikal Bridges, I got Cam Thomas, I got Trendon Wofford, that's 6. I got Noah Clowney, that's 7. I got Jalen Wilson, that's 8. You could include Dayron Sharp at 9, but that's it.
That's it.
I
Yeah.
tell you the lineup that I got. I got Zach Edey, Clax, Clowney, Cam, Mikal
Cam
on the
who?
bench. Cam Thomas.
All right.
What you talking about? Huh?
That's
On the
I
bench.
mean Wilson. I keep saying
I
Williams.
miss
Sorry about
Schroeder.
that.
I ain't even
No, no,
say
no, no.
Schroeder.
On the bench, I got Struder. I got Dayron, and I'm not giving up on Kai Jones. I need him here. I need
Oh
him here.
yeah, Kyle Jones.
I need Kai Jones here, bro. Like if we get a trade for that nigga, get a trade, bro. Hell with that. I need him here. He ain't getting no PT on the Clippers. They wasting his time.
Damn. How you? But hold on. Just slowing it down. What you don't think he would have? Do you think he would have impacted winning for the Clippers? Do you think that he could have helped James Harden? I heard James Harden
I
was
mean,
stinking it up.
with the way Ty Lue was coaching, I highly doubt it, bro. Like Ty Lue just played Kawhi for 30 something minutes.
Nah,
Like,
nah, but James Harden wasn't stinking it up, bro. I tell you that Russell Westbrook. But it's the coaching for it's. James Harden was still like Luka cannot stay in front of James Harden, bro. If you watch the game, it's just like I think James Harden have a better chance because he's a good post defender guarding Luka than Luka have a chance guarding him. Like it's. But Russell Westbrook just shouldn't be shooting threes. It was just a bad strategy. And they kept going with it over and over. And Dallas was like, all right, we live. That's it.
See, you know why? You know why I'm going? I'm not saying that I'm going for the Wolves. What I'm saying is, I don't think they could sustain scoring 32 points a quarter versus the Wolves. I think that in the first half they'll come out and they're gonna hoop again. Remember, they playing. This is what the 4th game, right? And they playing in Phoenix right now, right?
Yeah.
They this is a must win for the Suns. They giving it all they got right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know if this sustains for 4 quarters. Yeah, I don't know if they could do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of, Breezy. I just hope they get hot, bro. That's it. Because I want the Suns to win, man. But I agree with you. Yo, but all right, y'all fellas, I'm out of here, man. Breezy, keep up the good work, bro. I'm out.
Yeah. Nah, shout out to you,
Yeah,
Ivan. Appreciate you, bro.
yeah,
Um,
definitely. I'm about to split too, bro. I'm gonna holler at you.
all right, later, Lee. Oh man, yeah, man. But for the most part, I spoke on everything I was gonna speak on. Um, shout to them for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate them. Word. But yeah. Oh shit. I don't know how to. Oh yeah. That's just me and myself and I got two of the. That's the screen. That's why I popped it like that. That's funny. But yeah, man. The Wolves, I got them clearing the Suns, man. I don't think the Suns could score 30 points a quarter. I don't think they could do it. And when it come down to the defensive droughts, I think that the Wolves will probably get the Suns on a defensive drought. KD, he's great, but he's more of the efficient scorer. He's gonna need help, and I don't know if he gets it in that second half. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't call it, won't spoil it. You know? Yo, man. Listen, if Ant hold on, let's look at the box score real quick. Look at the box score. We got Ant-Man 4 for 9. Oh, now he 5 for 10. I'll probably watch this till halftime. You know what I'm saying? What? Let's see. Yeah, you getting contributions from you got three players in double digits with Gobert, Towns, and Ant-Man. Yeah, 6 for 11. Damn, he scored again. Damn, God, let me turn back. What's going on? All right, see, they gave the ball to him 2 times in a row and he scored. He's not playing. Yo, this is a good game. Shit, I'm fitting to go watch this game. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I said I was gonna watch it till halftime. But god damn, man, I'm missing some good basketball. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, man, I'm a play by play. I don't feel like play by play in this game, man. This ain't no goddamn Nets game. And I always do the play by plays. I'm tight, the Nets ain't in the playoffs. Some bullshit. The Pacers won. 2-1. That was game 3. 2-1 Dallas. Tough. 54-51. Yeah, 2019. Yeah, man, it's hard to score 30 points a quarter. It's hard to do that shit, man. You score that's 1 quarter. You know what I'm saying? That's 1 quarter. Can't do that every quarter. Word. 54-51. That's tough. What is KD and company do? I ain't even look at what they stats was. KD got 14, 6 for 7 at the free throw line. Bill 4 for 9, 1 for 3 behind the arc. Booker 2 for 6. What the assists look like? Okay, that's pretty good. They running an 8-man rotation. So they not playing Okogie Little. They not playing Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas is the purest point guard they got. Are they losing because they not playing IT? Are they losing because they not playing IT? You know his story and everything it took for him to be where he at. Did you see what he did when he played for the Celtics? Did you see what he did when he played for the Celtics? He was hooping on Phoenix in a pickle because they won't play Isaiah Thomas. Look at that. Look at that. Isaiah Thomas last on the bench. Not getting no minutes. They ain't getting no wins. Look, guard. Look, let's where's the other guards at? Little, small forward. Okogie, small forward. Roddy, young, small forward. Or forward. Gordon, a shooting guard. Bobo, a center. Again, Gordon, a shooting guard, not a point guard. Eubanks, power forward. Booker, shooting guard. Bill, shooting guard. They even got him listed as a point guard. He's still a shooting guard. You cannot win in this league if you don't have an efficient shooting guard. Is that correct? Am I reaching? Am I talking basketball? Is a point guard essential for winning basketball games in today's NBA? Positionless basketball, they say. But the point guard is still impacting whether you win or don't win. Extension of the coach, they say what a point guard is. Huh? General. A point guard is. The Suns is in the playoffs without a point guard. You see that wolf? That wolf is howling. That wolf is howling like, oh, they ain't got no motherfucking point guard. Oh. They want no smoke with the Timberwolves. None. Absolutely nada. 57-51, they trying to pull away. They got 19 points, they got 23, and they trying to pull away with that. Pay attention to the score going into halftime. I ain't missing the second half of this game. I ain't missing the second half of this game. I even pull up after the game, if anything. But I want to see it myself. 8-point lead going into half. Minnesota is kicking, putting good night. Put the women and children to bed and then go looking for dinner. If you know anybody that's a Suns fan, tell them the Wolves is out and they howling. Look at the Wolves howling. Yo, you Suns fans, I need y'all to see this. Y'all need to go run for cover. Them Wolves is howling. Come on, man. Come on, man. What is y'all doing, man? What is y'all even doing, man? When a wolf howl, y'all better know what to do and know where to go. Y'all better not be tripping over no branches, running away from no wolves, because you know they running packs. I'm a Nets fan, in case y'all ain't know. And yeah, I'm tight. We ain't in the playoffs. Okay. Phoenix cut it down to 6. All right, going to halftime, 6-point lead. Peace. Listen, I'm watching the second half of this game. I'm going to try to come back, though. I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to try to come back after this happens. I'm fitting to watch this, bro. This shit look too exciting for me not to watch this. Facts. Word, man. I appreciate all y'all. All y'all on Twitter. I appreciate the love on Twitter. Just say y'all don't subscribe to me on YouTube. Even if y'all don't, I just want y'all to know, everybody on Twitter, I appreciate the love on Twitter. That's a entire factory. Shout to all y'all. I hope y'all enjoying y'all weekend, saping it up. Peace, y'all.